Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about the creative AI revolution, because honestly, it's happening right now. These tools are evolving so fast, and they're not just getting better, they're getting smarter in ways that are about to change, well, pretty much everything.
But hey, before we jump in, if you want to keep up with this crazy, fast-moving world of brand and tech, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. It's really the best way to stay ahead of the game.
Okay, this quote right here, this is the most important mindset shift you need to get your head around. We're moving past just telling an AI what to make. Now it's all about directing it how to make it, just like a real filmmaker.
Seriously, we are leaving simple text prompts in the dust. We're stepping into this new world where you can tell an AI to create a scene based on a feeling, like nostalgia or suspense. And it gets it. It understands the cinematic language to actually bring that emotion to life on screen. It's wild. So let's break down what this new approach really looks like. It's all about talking to AI on a whole different level, a level that unlocks so much more creative power.
And this slide, it just nails the difference. Look, the typist prompt is super basic. A woman walking on a street. Okay, but the director prompt, that builds a whole world. Cinematic shot, rainy Paris street at night, neon lights. You see? It's not just a command, it's a complete vision. And you can take this even further. Think of it like storyboarding your prompt. You lay out the scene, the style, the mood, the lighting, even the camera lens. When you do that, you're not just crossing your fingers and hoping for a good result. You're basically engineering it. The AI stops being a random partner and becomes a precision tool for your vision.
So the big takeaway here is to just layer in those details that create a feeling. Sunlight is fine, but golden hour sunlight? That tells a whole story, right? Mentioning a character's emotions gives it depth. It's these little things that turn a simple image into a real piece of art.
Okay, so making a beautiful static image, that's one thing. But turning it into smooth, stable video? Whoa, that is a massive technical challenge. So what's the secret sauce? How do we stop AI video from being that glitchy, flickering mess we've all seen?
Well, the main problem has a fancy name, temporal consistency. All it means is making sure things stay coherent from one frame to the next, so a person's face doesn't suddenly morph or a car doesn't change color in the middle of a scene. But now, a really clever breakthrough is finally starting to crack this problem.
This image here shows the solution perfectly. It's a technique called warped noise. Just look at that chaotic orange line. That's kind of the old, random way of doing things. But that smooth blue line? That's the new method. It basically creates a predictable, stable path for the AI to follow, which guides it from frame to frame and gets rid of all that annoying flickering.
And here is the absolute game changer. It's not just that the quality is better, it's that it is so much faster. Because that path is more direct, the AI can crank out high-quality video in like 3 to 5 steps instead of 10 or more. We're talking about saving creators a massive amount of time and computer power.
And the best part? This isn't some far-off theoretical tech. It's already showing up in free tools that you can go and play with right now.
I mean, this quote really says it all. Creators are getting their hands on these incredibly powerful new AI motion design tools, and a lot of them are totally free to use while they're in beta. The excitement is real.
Just think about this. With a single line of text, people are making animated slideshows, complex charts about EV adoption, motion graphics, you name it. This is stuff that used to take a team of designers hours and hours to do. And now, poof, it's generated in seconds.
So this explosion of AI power is, it's incredibly exciting. But it also brings up a really big question. What does all this mean for professional artists, for the entire creative industry? It's really a classic double-edged sword. On one side of that sword, you've got this huge opportunity. A recent study of animation pros found that almost 74% of them believe AI is lowering the barrier to entry, which is awesome. It's making creative tools more accessible for literally everyone. But here's the other side. Over half of those exact same professionals are worried that AI-generated stuff just lacks that, that human element, the soul, that little spark that really makes art feel alive.
And this table just lays the whole dilemma out perfectly. You've got the huge benefit of making things more accessible, right? But then you have these really deep concerns about artistic quality, about studios just chasing profits, and this urgent need, we're talking 77% of professionals here, for new copyright laws to protect human artists. It's a lot to unpack. So all of this leads to the one central question that is being debated everywhere right now, in every studio, on every artist forum online, and that question is simply, what happens now? As AI becomes this co-pilot for artists, you have to ask, who's really steering the ship? Is it the human with the creative vision, or is it the algorithm, kind of subtly pushing the output in certain directions? Figuring out that balance between our own creativity and this incredible artificial intelligence, well, that's the great challenge and maybe the greatest opportunity of our time. Thanks for joining me.